This video is going to go over the lengthy run type inside FIFA 23 Ultimate Team to let you know if it is actually broken or not, or how it actually works inside FIFA 23. We will be testing it in this video, so if you do want to see the results of that, don't forget to stick around and subscribe to the channel as we're trying to reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers as well. But let's get straight into this. So first things first, what is this all about? What is the lengthy run type? What does it mean? And why is it important inside FIFA 23? Now, what people are chalking this down to is players like Erling Haaland who have the lengthy run type, saying that it's overpowered and broken because this allows you to run faster or basically catch up to players better. Now, we'll go over the actual definition of what FIFA have actually told us and EA Sports that have actually coded in the game. It's only for next gen, so just keep this in mind. It's only for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X and Series S. However, having said that, players are saying that this lengthy run type is completely broken because players like Haaland do have it, and then also centre-backs, most centre-backs have this kind of run type as well, so that they can catch up to a lot of the attackers in the game. So this is one of the important things to mention, and we'll go over the actual definition of what they actually state all these run types are. So there's 3 run types in total. There's controlled. Most players of FIFA 23 will fall into controlled as they accelerate normally. So as you run longer, you will accelerate a bit faster. Explosive. These players are shorter, more agile, quicker. So these are going to be like your Vinny Juniors, a lot of the shorter players that can explode into a quick pace at the start to get past the player. So it's going to help you get past players. And then once you kind of start running, you tend to kind of not speed up too much after that. So that is what those kind of players are. This is personally my kind of favorite. But then we do also have lengthy, which is obviously the main one that everyone's talking about right now. So this is going to be for taller, stronger players. These players need a bit more time to get going, but are able to catch up to anyone and even surpass them provided they have enough distance. So this is kind of like the Virgil van Dijk kind of effect. Essentially, he's like the kind of idea behind this whole lengthy archetype thing, whatever they've designed. So the main player people are talking about right now is Cristiano Ronaldo's card, and that's because they're saying it doesn't feel as good as last year. He's not really as good as players like Haaland and all of those players that are big, strong centre forwards. And there is a way to get him the lengthy run type, which is what people are chalking this down to, is because they think he is controlled in terms of his run type. That's why he doesn't feel as good. So you can actually get the lengthy run type on Cristiano Ronaldo, and the way to do it is you use the architect chemistry style, and then he turns into the lengthy run type. So obviously you have that kind of long strides, long distance, better pace kind of thing. So that's quite cool that you can do that in the game and change the run type. So now you can do this only with certain players, and it only works with certain players. And on top of that, only a few of the actual chemistry styles allow you to do it in the first place. So Architect's one of them. Hawk is one of them as well, and also Anchor is another one. So they're the main ones that let you change the run types. Now, you can also change it with some of the other. You can actually change a player from controlled to explosive as well, so you can actually do it that way. But obviously we're not really talking about that too much. So you can go through them. You can check this on Fitbins before you even spend any money on buying players and trying to actually get them to have this run type and all that good stuff. So you can actually go and test it on the website itself. But obviously we don't have money to test Cristiano Ronaldo. So what we did is we took a player that we can actually afford, and a cheap player for that matter. And we took Mallorca, who we did already have in our team. He's a cheap player, and he is a control run type, exactly the same as Cristiano Ronaldo. And then also, if you apply that architect chemistry style, he does turn into the lengthy run type as well. So it's an exact one-for-one test because you want to test the same player twice as well. You do not want to test Cristiano against Mallorca. Even though they have the same pace, they might have different pace splits. So you want to make sure you're testing the same player to see if they get any faster or slower with this run type. So we ran the test. We done the basic controlled one first. So we done from the edge of the box to the other edge of the box. We done the top of the pitch to the bottom of the pitch. And that is so we can see if there's any difference in short runs or long runs when it comes to both of these chemistry styles or run types. And also we recorded the times it took to do both of those runs. Then we also went in, changed the chemistry type so that we can obviously test it again a second time with Architect equipped. So now we've got Architect on our player. We've done the exact same thing. So edge of the box to edge of the box, top of the pitch to top of the pitch. And then we've seen if there was any difference. And this would give us enough time to see if there was any difference with the timings here. And we've also got a side-by-side comparison for both of them as well, so you can see that. And as you can see, there's actually no difference in timing of the run. So that means there's no speed difference whatsoever when you're running with the ball with either of these archetypes. So it's kind of a really weird thing. I don't know if it only works when you're close to a player, so maybe that's the reason why it only works if you're tackling someone, but from the looks of things, it doesn't actually change the speed of your running style. So that's it, that's all the testing done. As you can see, the pace and the speed of the player does not change. So I can't really guarantee this works for every single player, so it could work on Ronaldo, make him faster or something like that. But I highly doubt it, to be honest, because there's no way they can really change the stats of the card without obviously having the archetype to boost pace. Then maybe that's the only way they can do it. But it's kind of a weird one. I don't really know if it only works when you're close to a player. If you're a centre back, it only works like if you're trying to catch up with someone, or if it makes much of a difference at all, to be honest. But overall, like I said, I don't think it really makes too much of a difference in this game. But you could definitely try it out if you think it feels better to you. Thank you very much for watching.